Hi there, this is Jake Adams with Tax Savings Team, and today we're going to be talking about the monthly maintenance agreements. And what a monthly maintenance agreement is offering tax strategy savings to your client where they can pay you on a monthly basis or monthly retainer. Now, why is this important for you? Is because this is mostly pure profit. So this is an easy, effective way to increase the profits of your tax practice. So first of all, what is a monthly maintenance agreement? Well, you first have to figure out what it is that you're going to offer to your client, who's going to purchase that from you, and what are they going to want to see in the offer, and then third, how are you going to offer that to the client? If you want, this is kind of like the sales pitch, but of course we're accountants, so we hate selling anything. So we're going to be talking about how to talk about the offer without actually having to sell anything. That sounds good? Awesome. All right, so first of all, what is your offer? Well, the offer is based on what products and services that you want to offer to your ideal client. Now, this is not working with everybody because we can't work with everybody. We have to figure out who your ideal client is and who's going to want this offer that you have. Now, the monthly maintenance agreement is really well done with what I call the Core 4. Now, the Core 4, if you're not familiar with it, it's the S Corporation, the Augusta 14-day rule strategy, the Hire the Kids, and the Health Reimbursement Arrangement, or the MERP. So these Core 4 are really easy to do because it's really just taking money from one pocket and putting it into the other. And when you move it from one pocket to the other, it becomes tax-free. So it's an awesome way to initiate these tax savings with your clients where they don't actually have to spend any money. I mean, they're already spending the money. You're just getting a tax savings for the spending that they're already doing, which is awesome. So what is the offer? Well, you have to figure out how you're going to create or craft that offer. Maybe you just want to do the Core 4, and that's fine. Maybe you want to do the Core 4, but also talk about retirement or investments or some sort of insurance. You can do that as well. And then the offer is totally up to you as far as how you want to craft that, what you want to put into that offer, and then what you are willing to charge on a monthly basis for that. Now, when you're first getting started, you may not want to charge a lot. You may just want to be like, oh, well, I'm just getting started with this. Maybe I just want to charge $100. That's okay. $100 a month is still $1,000, over $1,000 every year, right? If you can charge $300 a month, that's over $3,500 a year for one client. And this is all about you creating the tax strategy for them and implementing the tax strategy, which we're going to show you how to do this system to make this super easy for you. Number two, who do you offer it to? So this is as important or just as important as the offer itself. You have to figure out who it is you're going to be talking to. Now, I highly recommend that you're going to be talking with independent business owners. These are anybody that receives a 1099. So they could be real estate agents, they could be contractors, they could be plumbers, or any insurance agents. Anybody that gets a 1099, you could even go as far as like an MLM, like a Mary Kay or a Rodan Fields. So anyone that gets a 1099 that's a business owner, an independent business owner, these are the people that are going to be able to take advantage of those Core 4 and all the tax savings that you can find for them. Number three, how do you offer it? So here's the best part, right? And like I mentioned before, accountants, tax professionals, we're not salespeople. We don't like to sell things. So really we want to make this as easy and as fluid as possible. So here is the exact script that I talk with and that I mention when I'm talking with a prospective client. So I say, so let me just run it through. Okay, so who am I offering to? Let me say real estate agents. I built a six-figure, super profitable tax practice just working with real estate agents. So let me sit down and I'll say, okay, hi Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate Agent. I am going to offer you tax strategy, tax planning. My offer is that I'm going to put together an S corporation for you. You have 2 kids. We're going to hire the kids. That's going to give you tax savings through that. The 14-day Augusta rule allows up to $14,000 a year tax-free. We're also going to throw in the medical reimbursement plan, that MERP, the HSA. and we're going to put that through a separate company that we're also going to hire the kids with. And I know this sounds complicated, but what we're going to do is we're going to take care of all that behind the scenes. We're going to give you all the documents. You just have to fill it out. Every month, we're going to actually say, this is a check that you need to write to your son. This is the check you need to write to your daughter. This is the check that you need to write for your medical expense reimbursements. And I know it sounds complicated, but we're going to make it super easy for you. So you can just follow steps 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be done every month. Now, the benefit to you is that everything that you put through this new system is completely tax-free to you. And our goal here is to find you at least $10,000 of tax savings. Would you like to save $10,000 in taxes? And their answer is probably yes. So that's great. Now, like I said, we're gonna take care of all the stuff behind the scenes. Now, in order to do that, we do have this monthly maintenance package. The monthly maintenance package is going to be $200. So, and we're actually going to put it to $2,400 a year. So, by investing $2,400 with us to be able to do this strategy, it's going to give you $10,000 or more every year in tax savings. Does that sound good for you? And I'll say yes or no, right? So that's it. That's it. You don't have to sell anything. It's letting them buy it. And whenever you let someone make the buying decision, right? Whenever you let your client make the buying decision, that's when they're more comfortable with the sale, right? Then it doesn't feel like a sale. So let's recap these 3 things really quick. First of all, who are you going to offer to? Who is your ideal client, and who's going to love this offer that you put together? What is your offer? Do you want to start with the core 4? Or do you want to start with the core 4 and then add more? Or do you want to just say, hey, in order to work with me, we got to do a cost segregation and conservation easements and monetized installment sales and the core 4? You can choose however way you want to do that. So you just have to figure out what your offer is and what your minimum client is and what your minimum monthly cost is, right? You want to say, okay, I want to charge my clients X, right? I want to make Y this year. And whatever that number is for you, we just have to figure out how much you have to charge your clients to get the profit and the revenue that you're looking for. And third, most important, is how do you offer it? How do you craft this sales pitch, which isn't really a sales pitch? How do you craft this message so that you can talk with your client where they can almost say, yeah, I see that. I see that. And it's really, I hate to say no brainer, but it really makes a lot of sense for them to engage in these tax strategy services with you because they're going to see the value and the tax savings that you're going to find them. So I hope this was helpful for you. Jump on in the next video. We're going to be talking more about how to set this up, how to actually engage with clients, what the engagement letter looks like, what the implementation looks like. So check out our next video on this, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks.